What's up, watchers of the Marvel Multiverse? Welcome back to the Marvelous Wave, and today we have an awesome update and report coming out of Thor Love and Thunder. Thor Love and Thunder, which is slated to release July of this year, just following Multiverse of Madness. We're yet to get our first official trailer of Thor Love and Thunder, but we did actually hear a report that Marvel is finishing that up, and we can expect to see it really soon, potentially even at the Super Bowl. But today's report isn't about a trailer, it's more about plot details, specifically concerning the villain of the film, Gorr the God Butcher, who is one of the most compelling comic book characters in recent memory. Gorr the God Butcher, who blames the death of his family on the gods, most notably of course Thor, Odin's son. Gorr the God Butcher is also a character in the comic books that several times has come incredibly close to killing Thor in one-on-one combat. Played here by Christian Bale, who I think is a phenomenal actor. I'm really excited to see Gorr the God Butcher, and from what we're hearing in this report, he's going to be a very sympathetic character, similarly to how he is in the comic books, simply swearing revenge against the gods who he prayed to save his family from famine, but who ultimately never came. A story arc that I found very unique while reading it for the first time. Anyway, watchers, what exactly does this report reveal, and the major connection that Gorr the God Butcher has with another prominent Marvel villain in Thanos, the Mad Titan? First though, we are giving away a Spider-Man figure in an Iron Spider helmet. To enter, all you have to do is like our video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and also let us know in the comments down below which cameo in Multiverse of Madness you're excited to see, as well as follow the rest of the very basic rules in the description. Now watchers, let's get into it. According to this brand new news, Gorr the God Butcher will have a very similar origin to his comic book counterpart, that being that his family will ultimately die of famine. But exactly how does this connect to the wider Marvel Cinematic Universe? Well, this also has a lot to do with the Mad Titan Thanos. Just like in the comic books, Gorr's family will die of starvation. However, Gorr's origins will also directly tie into the Snap and Thanos' ideology at work, something that we've seen briefly touched upon in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, this idea that Thanos may have ultimately been correct in his quelling of half of all life in the universe. In the story of Gorr the God Butcher though in Love and Thunder, it will appear as if Gorr, as the rest of his entire family, would have been snapped away by Thanos. However, when they returned to their dying world, there were not enough resources to go around between him and all of his people, and therefore Gorr's pregnant wife as well as his son would ultimately die of starvation as they prayed to the gods, prayed to anyone to come and help them. Again though, the gods would never come, therefore leading Gorr to blame Thor and the other gods directly for his hardships. This though, again ties directly into Thanos' plan, and the idea that there were not enough resources to go around, something that Gamora's family also likely experienced, as Thanos stated to her in Infinity War that the people of her world knew nothing but clear skies and full bellies. It doesn't appear as if Gorr the God Butcher believes Thanos to be correct here, as of course Thanos did apparently snap away him as well as his family. But I think what could be an interesting mark is if Gorr and his family ultimately survives the snap, and this report may be a little bit incorrect, as I think that could be actually a little bit more compelling story. The idea that for that 5-year span, Gorr and his family have more than enough food to go around, and it's only when the rest of the populace of his planet return that there is not enough food, and his family ultimately perishes. Something that I really love about Marvel recently is their continuity with Thanos, and this idea that there are some individuals in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that believe that Thanos was ultimately correct in his quest, a plot point that I'm glad to see that they are likely continuing on with in Thor Love and Thunder, and this being one of the primary motivations for Gorr the God Butcher. But anyway, watchers, what are your thoughts on this brand new report and the major connection that Gorr has with Thanos and the Snap? How do you feel about this report, and are you excited to see Christian Bale portray Gorr the God Butcher come July? As always, my friends, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. Hit that subscribe button to assemble and join our team, and I hope you have a great day.